With Dragon Rank achieved after collecting 1200 items, the final goal is reaching Gilded. But with every update, the goal keeps moving further away, so let's see how long it takes to get there. Last episode, we killed Skotizo 100 times with 100 totems we had stacked up. But that is not the end of the opening that we are going to do. Because of the 100 Skotizo kills, we got 100 heart clues. We've completed those, and while getting all of the Skotizo totems at Warp Jellies, we got a massive amount of heart clues as well. We've already done an opening of just shy of 300. We've done another opening of 500 caskets, but we are only going up in the amount of caskets we are going to open. And this episode we are going to open a massive amount, and that is 1500 heart caskets. If we have a look at our collection log for heart clues, we only have 1500 completed, so we are going to double this. We are missing 5 items, and in the last opening of 500 we pretty much got all of the rare items that we wanted. We got one piece of the Rune Heraldic bodies, which are really rare, and then we also got one of the D'hide shields, and as you can see we are still missing 3 out of the 5. Together with the Rune Plate Body Heraldic 4, that makes 4 items, and then we just have one normal item left, which is the Ancient Plate Body. With this opening, I'm pretty much looking forward to completing all of the normal items, so getting this Ancient Plate Body, and then I'm hoping that we can get a dent into all of the D'hide shields. Maybe 1 or 2 of them, and I would already be extremely happy. This is all of the items in regards to the normal items that are coming from heart clues. There is also the rare table. The last 2 openings we did, we got 2 new items in the Gilded section. So one in the first opening, one in the second opening. But in the second opening we also got our first heart clue 3rd age piece with the 3rd age plate body. This is not our first piece of 3rd age. If we look to the master tier, we actually have a 3rd age druidic staff, which we got from a mimic. Not from a master clue, but from an elite clue, but still, this one was pretty much the biggest drop I've ever seen on the account. As we have already gotten one piece of 3rd age from 500 caskets, or 1500 in total, I'm kind of expecting to get another one this episode. What's more likely is that we get at least one piece of the Gilded pieces, as the Gilded pieces might be rare, but they are nowhere near as rare as the 3rd age pieces, so I'm expecting to see some new lock slots in this regard. We should have enough caskets to make that happen, but RNG can sometimes be a little fickle, so we'll have to see when we open them. Now, because there are so many caskets that we need to open, this is going to take quite a while, and we are looking to get 100 master clues, as well as a master clue is a 1 in 15 from heart caskets. And because I don't really want to juggle 100 master clues on the ground, I am going to open these 1500 heart caskets in increments of 500. So if we're left with 1000 caskets, I'm going to solve all of the master clues, and then we can continue with the next 500 and repeat until we are out of caskets. Before we actually go and start the opening, let's drop our good 3-stepper, which is actually a really good one. Yuna with Codex related items, just equipping a melee weapon, and go to the Warriors Guild, and then going to the mess hall in Hosidius. This is a very good 3-stepper. This is pretty much used because when we get all of the pieces for the next clue, we can drop this one, which is a really good one, and then the master clue we will get with some other steps that are not as great, we can then just complete that one instead of this one. So we are just keeping this master clue in the bank just because of that. I've also got some tiles here to then sort all of the clues, but that's going to be for later. Let's first of all drop this one over here. It will stay on the ground for an hour. And now we can actually start with the opening. Let's reset. And let's start by opening the first casket. let's see how long it takes before we get something good. Oh, that's actually a pretty good casket. 750k for this one, but it's mostly in the Zamorak full helm because that's a master clue item. 630k just for that item. Pretty nice clue here. And that's the first 4 master clues in 47, so we're kind of lucky, but the amount of master clues is going to go all over the place. We're going to be lucky, we're going to be unlucky, and we'll have to see where we actually get with these master clues at the end. Holy shit, that was back to back to back master clues. That's not something you see often. Can we make it 4 in a row? No, of course not. Oh, okay, and one in between and we get another. That's another 4 in like a couple of caskets. This is definitely going good on the master clue front. Ooh, that's also a nice one. Robin Hood hat number 1. 1 mil just for a Robin Hood hat is really juicy. And that's the first 100 already done. Nothing that massively important has happened. We've probably gotten a good amount of cash. And of course, the master clues, because we're now at 12 on the floor in 100. That's really lucky. But still 1400 left to go, so let's continue. Oh, that was an ancient plate card. Close, but not the last normal item. I wonder how long it's gonna take before we get that ancient plate body. It should not be difficult to get it, but we've been dodging it for like 1600 caskets now. So I'm kind of keen to see when we are going to get that log slot. Hey, there's Robin Hood hat number 2. Another ancient plate card. Okay. This always gets me. This is a Gutix Crozier, but I think if you go and look at the gilded pieces, like here, the gilded Hasta, it's so alike these two items, and I always think I get the gilded Hasta, but it's always this Gutix Crozier. And that's the first half of the first 500. Still quite a few to go, but it seems like the first master clues are going to be a lot, because we're already at 20 and we're expected like 33 or something. And there it is again, Gutix Crozier. Every time it gets me. That was like 3 and 4 caskets again? Okay. These master clues are coming in so quick. Oh! That's the first dupe rune plate body we've gotten. A heraldic 1 this time. I think we're missing number 4. Yes, we're missing number 4, and it's actually the first duplicate we've ever seen. Okay, it took quite a while, but 310 caskets to see something that is really rare. Still a massive amount of caskets left to hopefully fill in some of the other rare items. But it's actually nice to see something somewhat rare, because I was kind of going through these caskets pretty quickly and nothing really that interesting was popping up. Let's maybe wear it for good luck, although it does not really look all that great. But let's continue with the next 190 caskets. Well, we've gotten over the quota for the 500 that we are going to open. We have 32 on the floor and 4 masters in the inventory, 36 in total. This is probably not going to be fun to juggle all of these, but it is what it is. I'm glad I'm not doing the full 100. 89 caskets left to go before we take a break and solve all of the master clues. Come on, let us see something interesting. I've seen like a bunch of gods blade bodies. How is it so difficult to get that ancient one? We're almost 2000 caskets in and we still haven't got that one blade body. Like if we look at the collection log, 5 Zamraks, 5 Gotex, 3 Saradomin, 0 ancient, 9 Armadillo, and 2 Bandos. Come on, let's trade 1 for that ancient blade body. Oh, yes! Yes! There it is! We are now completely out of normal items in the heart clues. Only 4 items left and we are done with the entire heart clue log. Ah, yes. Complaining always works. Complaining always works. Amazing. It took us 1949 caskets to get this one, but it is definitely worth it. Just a plate body heraldic 4 left, and then 3 shields, Zamrak, Armadillo, and Ancient. Lost couple of caskets, but the master clues are still coming in. Jesus. 4 more. And that's the first 500 done. We have completed 2000 heart treasure trails. And except for this plate body we are wearing and the ancient one, this was actually relatively quiet of an opening. Nothing that important, except for the master clues. Because if you have a look, we have 42 on the ground and 3 in the inventory. We are 12 lucky at the moment, which is insane. But I'm going to bank these 3 because I don't want to juggle 45. I'm just gonna juggle the 42. So yeah, I'm probably gonna spend the entire day now to complete all of the master clues. And then we'll keep continuing with the heart casket. For you guys, it's probably going to be a couple of seconds before we continue this opening, but for me, yeah, this is gonna take a while. We still have 3 master clues left, the ones that I had stored in the bank. And apparently I had the worst timing to start this heart clue opening, because if you look at the music cape, which is really useful for all of the clues, the master clues to get to follow the bard, well, if we want to teleport, we don't have the ability anymore because we do not have all of the music tracks. There's 4 new ones and it's because of the new quest, the Retrieve. I already lost quite some time running back and forth to follow from Sears Village, so I would rather not have that issue for the next 60 master clues. So in that regard, we're going to make a little detour and we're just gonna complete the quest. Oh, clam. While doing the quest, I knew this was going to be an option that we would get a clam doing this. So I also took some things with me to put in there. So let's first of all get the new collection log slot by taking from the giant clam. Under the boat? Seriously? Let's try that again. Yes, there we go. For an enormous pearl. Now let's put in the mystic boots, I guess. Always nice to see this one. I think we're now very close. Or not. Okay, this was the 4th of the 11th. Okay. And that quest completed for another collection log slot, which I'm not really sure about why they did it this way, but okay. Let's read it, and that also means that we now have the quest cape back. We have music cape back. And maybe more importantly, if you could look at the collection logs for lost schematics, we are once again 1212 green log with the bosun's workbench schematic that we just got. Anyway, let's get back to the 3 master clues that we still need to do, and then let's get back to opening some hard caskets. Alright, after that detour and like more than a day of solving master clues, we can finally continue with the opening. Let's put the left click option back to open and let's go for the next 500. Oh, yes! 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 There is another shield! Zamorak D-Hide shield. I was wondering how long it would take for us to get another D-Hide shield, and I'm really glad it's not a duplicate one. Hard clues. 131 out of 134. Just Rune Blade Body Heraldic 4 left. Armadillo D-Hide shield and Ancient D-Hide shield. 3 left to go. Oh my god, that's almost back to back actually. Gutix D-Hide shield. That is a duplicate though. Luck seems to be better in the next 500 caskets than in the last 500. We've already seen 2 rare items. I imagine we will see another couple of them in the next 405. Still waiting for the first gilded or the 3rd age though. Okay. There's the Ancient Blade Body again. Like 200 caskets after the last one we've gotten. Not really important anymore because the log slot is filled in, but kind of interesting to see that some items, when you don't get it, you can go try for a very long time and then suddenly you just get multiple of them. And another one. Yeah, we're probably gonna see a couple more of those. And that's halfway all of the caskets and this 500 as well. Currently the tally is 2 items, 2 new items, the last normal one and one of the rare ones, but I can feel something is going to be in this last 750 and I'm really hoping it's going to be something good. Also, if we look to the collection log now, I think we've pretty much gotten all of the items multiple times now that we've gotten 3 ancient blade bodies. I think there's no other uniques except for the rare blade bodies and D-Hide shields that we don't have duplicates of yet. Yeah, I think the least amount are here, the Tan Cavalier and the White Cavalier. Everything else, we've got like 5 to 15 copies of. It's kind of insane. We're now at 12 master clues on the ground and 3 in the inventory, so 15 in total. We should have got like 16 or 17 by now, but yeah, with the first part of the opening, I expect that we're not gonna get to the 33 expected right about now. But let's get on with it! We still have a massive amount of caskets left. Oh, no! No! Oh, that hurts! That hurts so hard! We do get some gilded, but it's something we already have. And it's a third one, actually. Oh, no, no, no. There's so many items we could have gotten and we still got a duplicate. Ah, that sucks. That really sucks. But surely this is not the last gilded piece we're seeing. So come on, let's go. Yeah, we can wear it, but I'm not sure. This looks better, right? And the Zamorak D-High Shield. Let's wear the gilded one for luck. Another Zamorak full helm. Another, what is that, 500k? 600k, nice. Definitely one of the more valuable items in this opening, and now that I think about it, we haven't seen a Robin Hood hat in a while now. Back-to-back master clues once again. Let's drop them before we get another one. 28 master clues at the moment, 21 caskets left. It's not looking likely that we're getting 33 as expected, but we're still going to have a decent amount. Okay, now let's see if we can get the back-to-back-to-back. No, we don't. And then we go 3 more for a total of 2,500 hard treasure trails completed. These 500 were definitely more exciting, although we did only see 3 really interesting items. We saw the duplicate gilded item, we saw the new Zamorak D-High Shield, and we got another dupe D-High Shield as well. The log is looking better and better though. Surely in the last 500 we'll see something good as well. I'm really hoping we can get one more of the log slots here, and I really want a new piece to be filled in here in the hard treasure trails for the mega rares. I don't care if it's gilded or if it's third age, but I really don't want to see another duplicate. But yeah, we're now at 29 masters, so 4 short, but we're still lucky from last time, so I'm actually kind of happy that I don't have to juggle that many masters this time. Let's do all of these. This will still take me probably another day, and then let's open the last 500 caskets. All of the masters done again. We now have 74 that we have completed in total. We need 26 to get to the 100 that we were supposed to get, so I imagine we'll get there, as we still have 500 caskets left. These masters definitely went faster than the previous ones, but it still took me most of the day to actually get them done. Only 500 left to go. One more batch of master clues. Let's drop our good 3-stepper on the tile. Let's reset the left click. And let's go again. Another Zamrak full health. Oh, 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 oh! Yes! Yes! We got some third age! Oh, I was like, what the hell is this? Because this is really weird for vamp races. Let's go! Third age vamp races! New collection log slot! Ah, that was worth the wait. That was actually worth the wait. It only took us 1154 caskets, but we finally got some third age. Oh my god. I was kind of thinking that it wasn't gonna happen anymore, but oh, finally. After our third age plate body, which we got in the last opening, we finally have another piece of third age vamp races. Now I'm really happy. Now I don't really care that much whatever is in the last 300 caskets. We've got third age. I'm very, very happy with that. These look... yeah, not the greatest, I would say, but the collection log slot is way more important. 22 mil also, like, not the best money-wise, but yeah, third age is third age. I'm really, really happy we got it. And that's halfway this opening once again. 250 caskets left. And we currently have 20 masters on the ground, 3 in the inventory. We're pacing again for a 45 master clue opening. Only 3 left to get the expected 26, or the expected 100 in total. So I'm pretty sure we'll get there. There's still a lot of other things that can happen in 250 caskets, so let's have a look. And there we go, that's master clue number 26. 100 in total, let's see how many we can actually get by the end of this, as we still have 210 caskets left. Definitely lucky on the master clues. Oh! Oh! That's another duplicate. Dome D-height shield. Ooh, actually our third as well. Would have loved to get an Armadillo or an Ancient D-height shield, but I guess we'll have to do with another dupe. And another Ancient Blade Body, why not? Number 4. Oh, yes! 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 Not that long after, and we get another Ancient D-height shield. Another D-height shield. Oh my god, this opening is actually turning out to be amazing. That's 2 log slots left. That's 2 log slots left. We're getting so close to completing this. Just one Rune Plate Body Heraldic 4 left. And the Armadillo D-height shield. And then we're done. Well, kind of done, because we still have this over here, of course. It would be really amazing if we could get those, but I don't actually expect it. But oh my god, the last 500 are definitely delivering. The gut exposure always gets me, like even after all of these caskets and how many times we've seen this, I always check, is this a gut exposure or is this the Gilded Hasta? That's clue number 33. So 32 on the ground, 1 in the inventory. That means that we are now once again on drop rate for the 500 we had, and we still have 124 left, which is crazy. Next to all the items we've gotten, the master clues also are just giving us everything we want, so definitely happy with the opening so far. And then we're down to the last 100 caskets of our 1500 hard caskets we had. It's already been a pretty good opening, so I'm not really expecting much from these 100, but you never know. And then we are at the very last couple of caskets. 5 left. Let's open them. And let's see if we can get something in the last casket. No. Okay. We have completed 3000 hard treasure trails. We have effectively doubled our hard caskets opened in 3 days, which is kind of insane to think about it. I also have a bit of mixed feelings because it took quite a while to actually get these 1500 caskets, but on the other hand, I'm also quite happy that we're finally done with opening them. Before we go and check all of the loot we've gotten, let's first of all complete all of the master clues. We have 37 on the floor, 3 in the inventory, so 40 in total. We're 7 lucky on this last 500 as well, which is kind of crazy. So I'll probably spend another day just solving master clues, and then let's have an overview of what we've actually gotten. And there we go. That's all of the master clues completed as well. I've put everything that is kind of special into the inventory, and we can have a look at what we've actually gotten this opening. Let's start with the master caskets. We've gotten 114, so we're 14 lucky, which is kind of insane. Better to be lucky than to be dry, I guess. So this will definitely be useful in the long run when we are going to go for another master casket opening, but it won't be today. Then let's get to the new uniques. Of course, we've gotten the Ancient Plate Body, the last of the normal uniques. We've gotten the Zamorak D'hide Shield, the Ancient D'hide Shield. So 2 of the very rare drops, which I'm very happy with. And then the very big one, the 3rd Age Vambraces, filling in another collection log on the mega rare table. For duplicates, the one that kind of hurts is the Gilded 2H Sword, because that's now our 3rd. We could have gotten a lot of other gilded, but the game decided to give us another duplicate of this one. It is what it is, I guess. For the other notable dupes, we've gotten another Rune Plate Body Heraldic, and then another 2 duplicate shields. Another interesting thing here is that you can see I've put all of the books completed into a pack. We pretty much completed 10 books of the Book of War, the Unholy Book, and the Book of Balance. 9 times the Book of Darkness, 7 times the Holy Book, and 6 times the Book of Law, all in 1500 caskets. And then in the inventory we still have a couple more notable drops that are worth a lot, and that's the Robin Hood hats, 2 of them. Would have loved some more, but that's 2 mil on its own. And we've gotten 3 Zamorak full helms, which is also almost 2 mil. If we have a look at the overall loot, the loot tracker gives us a loot of 188 mil, which comes out to be about 130k per casket. The item that got the most value is the purple sweets here for 23.6 mil. I thought it was going to be the 3rd age piece, but apparently that's only worth just shy of 20 mil. So in that regard, purple sweets coming out on top. And then we just have a massive amount of rune items. And then we also have the teleports here. The Morton teleport and Narda teleports. Both of them more than 5 mil. And they actually are worth more than the Gilded Two-Hander we got, which is just 5 mil. Then it starts dropping off with all kinds of things, most notably all of the God Dragon Hide, some other teleports, some runes, just a bit of everything. If we then have a look at our overview, we've got 4 new items together with the 2 sailing ones we've gotten in the middle. So 6 items, I'm pretty happy with that. If we have a look at the clue section for hard clues, we are now 2 items away of completing the entire thing. We are just missing 1 heraldic plate body and 1 shield. I'm not going to actively stack any more hard clues because these 2 items we would need like another couple of 1,000 clues just to be able to get a roll on these. So I don't think it's worth the time for the time being. I'm still going to do all of my clues, of course, that I get from Slayer and so on, but I'm not going to actively go for more hard clues anymore. If we then go to the rare table, we have 3 Gilded Two-Handers. We still have the 3rd Age Plate Body, of course, and now we have filled in the 3rd Age Vambraces, which I'm really happy with. That was pretty much the goal of the video, adding another piece of 3rd Age, so that's definitely what we did. And then one more interesting fact before we close out the video. If we go for the hard clue rank we are currently at, we are rank 346 now. I think we started at just shy of 2000, so we gained a massive amount of ranks in the 1500 caskets we've opened. I didn't actually expect us to be top 500, but 346 is definitely good. If we then do the same thing, but for the total amount of clues, we are now rank 603 with 10,681 total caskets opened. And that's about it. Everything has been said, every casket has been opened. Now I just need to sell all of the loot. And then we are going to go back to our normal collection logging. So for now, that's the end of the episode. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.